dissertation is Titanic, and I am Zhou Zixiang. I major in law, and so I have some question need to ask you. Does anyone know how many movies have been played until today? Yeah, about Titanic. No. Six. No.
Eight.
No.
7, 3,
10.
No.
11.
3. Yeah. There are three movies about Titanic have been played. And the first movie is on the 1943, and the next is on the 1953. And the next is all we know, the Titanic, on the 1997. And it's have, oh my, just, it's, the actress is Kate Winslet, actor is Leonardo DiCaprio, and we all know that. And who know the most famous song in the Titanic? No. Yeah, it's My Heart Will Go On, and it's sung by Celine Dion. And we can, why? Oh, back. And we can see a little part in the video. Oh. Wait. Hey, why? Why? It's a little embarrassing. And I believe you all remember this video, this movie, right? It's a classic. Finish it? No, right, yeah, I know. Okay, bye-bye. Wait, where? Oh, I got it. Okay, so the question 2 is, did anyone know when did Titanic start her voyage? Nobody know, right? And it's on April 10, 1920. And April 10 is also my birthday, and I think it's a beautiful coincidence, I think that. Okay, so about Titanic, we need to, today I will focus on some Titanics, the true fact. Titanic is from the Southampton, it's a town in England, and it's voted to New York City. And and it was owned by the White Star Line. And constructed at the Howland and Wolff shipyard in Ireland. and she set sail for New York City with 2,227 people on the ship. There is a magazine that its name called The Shipbuilder, and when that time, this magazine say the ship is unsinkable, but it still sink when she struck on the iceberg. Why? Wait. It's a competition. Oh, I hate it. And it's strong an iceberg and sank in it's strong an iceberg on April 14, and it sank on April 15. And why the Titanic strong an iceberg? Because the weather is bad. Because the sailor who need to pay attention on the sea's circumstances, and it cannot report there was an iceberg when it's in front of the Titanic as soon as possible. So it's made the Titanic strong on the iceberg because they don't have enough time to report there is an iceberg. So in this disaster, it's death about 1,517 people, and there is a fact. Men died due to the women and the children first protocol that was followed. It's gentleman rules. They think women and the children need to be first survive. So, in that time, men ask women and children get on the safe boat first. So there is more men died in the disaster. But there is another serious fact is you can see that the first class, the people number aboard is 329. And you see the crew, there are 899. But the number of survivor of first class is 199. The survivor percentage is almost 61%. But you can see the crew's percentage survive is only 24%. And it's really unfair about that time because the cruise people are more than first class, but they only save a little more than first class. So it's I think it's not fair about the people because they all have to survive. And after this disaster, there is a discovery of the Titanic's wreck. Oh my! The idea of finding the wreck of Titanic and even raising the ship from the ocean floor had been around since shortly after the ship sank, but it won't successful until the September 1st, 1985. Because their technology has not enough to do it. And after this day, there are two scientists and they locate the wreck using the side scan sonar from the research vessel